Good morning, folks. Welcome to Corvette Talk with Scags. We have a decent day today, so we have our 1970 coupe out of the garage, almost 30 degrees. Today I was going to talk about some Corvettes that were owned by Chevrolet VIPs and their family and friends. Chevrolet has always surrounded the vet with car guys, and once upon a time back in the day, it seemed like these individuals had to be as exciting and flamboyant and unique as the cars that they were trying to sell. Up through the years, from Harley Earl to Bill Mitchell, Zora Arkus Duntov, up to Dave McClellan and Dave Hill, and nowadays Taj Junctor and Ed Welburn. The vet has always been surrounded by car people. I just really can't imagine them backdooring high-end, expensive, unique Corvettes to their family and friends. But hey, what do I know? I don't work at Chevrolet. So let's just jump right in here and let's go to our books. Thank you for tolerating all the videos that were inside. I appreciate it. We got a little nature here today. We're going to start off with a really cool picture of Bill Mitchell. And this is what it was like to be a Corvette VIP back in the day. That's a picture of Bill and his Stingray racer. He used to drive this thing on the streets of Detroit. Could you imagine? It must look like a flying saucer coming down the road. This is what I mean about being flamboyant, unique, and interesting. So a great picture of Bill and his Stingray racer. Moving on from there, we go to our Corvette by David Newhart. Check this out. This is Bill Mitchell's wife's special order big block Corvette. An absolutely gorgeous car. I guess Bill felt the need to get his wife the most unique, vivacious Corvette on the market. It had a 427 with an automatic transmission. It's tough to see in the pictures, but it had red wheels and red accents throughout the car. It had red wheel wells, which is also kind of tough to see. It was a Copo order that was filled by Zora Arkus Duntov. Every available option went into this car. It even had a red suspension. So a very cool car for Mrs. Bill Mitchell. You could see some of the unique features. Nice red stripe right down the middle. I guess Mrs. Mitchell had a thing for red and white. Beautiful interior. If you had a picture of a regular 67 big block, you'd see that the interior is actually quite unique. So a beautiful car. Pays to know pays to know someone, I guess. Moving on from there, we have Zora Arkus Duntov's wife, Elfie. I guess Zora did not have any interest in the 53 and the 54 Corvette. He waited for the 55 and got one of the first small block 265 V8 Corvettes for his wife, Elfie. Beautiful color combination of yellow with a green top and a green interior. Very pretty car. And I think I have some other pictures of that. We'll get back to that in a minute or two. But yeah, very unique car for Elfie Duntov. Zora, I think, had quite a few vets over the years. And I think his last one was a very beautiful 1972 LT1. Moving on from there, this is a very interesting car. I didn't even know this one existed until I got this magazine. This was a 76, designed and owned by Bill Mitchell. It was powered by an all-aluminum LT2 454 with 465 horsepower that was installed by Smokey Yunick. We all know who Smokey Yunick is. You could kind of see a side view over here. I wish I had better pictures. But a very interesting car. 76 was a real doggy time for the Corvette. Obviously, Bill Mitchell wasn't going to put up with that. Designed and built his own badass Corvette. So, it's good to be boss, I guess. And moving on from there, Bill figures prominently in this stuff. Here's Mrs. Bill Mitchell's car again. This was an interesting car. Ed Cole, who was the GM of Chevrolet for quite a while, Zora Arkus Duntov and Bill Mitchell's boss. Ed Cole decked out this vehicle for his neighbor. How cool is that? Talking about who you know. A very unique L89, just 16 were fitted with aluminum heads, so it's a 427 L71 with aluminum heads, L89. Very unique car, very expensive. So yeah, I guess Bill's neighbor knocked on the door and said, Ed's neighbor knocked on the door and said, hey, could you deck me out a really sick Corvette? And Ed was like, sure, no problem, buddy. If you could write the check, you could have the car. Moving on from there, this is an interesting car. This was a retirement gift for Harley Earl from General Motors. It was designed and customized by Bill Mitchell, and it was ordered by Zora Arkus Duntov. Extra gauges, unique interior,
General Motors styling written on the side. Obviously the incredible side pipes, blue tires. Very cool. Talk about good to be boss, huh? He wasn't even boss anymore. He was retired. So how cool is that? Flipping over to here, this was an interesting car as well. This was a car that was designed for the World's Fair, the 1964 World's Fair. It was ultimately given to Ozzie Olsen, who was a sponsor for IndyCar. I guess he had some connections within Chevy and General Motors because that became his car. Cool, huh? Moving on from there, we'll finish it up here with some sales of some of these cars. They recently, well, not recently, these are all 10 years old. I haven't seen them come to auction since. So I guess whoever purchased them still owns them. Here's the Ozzie Olsen Corvette that we just saw. That one sold for $106,000. Here's Bill Mitchell's Harley Earl styling vehicle. That one didn't sell, but it made it up to $985,000. Tough to turn your head at that, huh? And then I think I have a couple more back here. Yeah, this was the one that we just saw, Ed Cole, the Ed Cole coupe. This one didn't sell at $550. So I guess and this is Bill Mitchell's wife's Marion's car, didn't sell at $675. So as you could see, these carry some extra value. So not only is it good to know someone, it's they have some extra worth as well. Folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's definitely good to be boss or to know the boss or be neighbors with the boss. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching my videos. Enjoy your Plastic Fantastic. Let's take a little quick walk around our car here since we got it out of the garage. I'll pose next to it. There it is. Come around here. Check it out. I know it's been in a couple of my videos, but God, this car is so special to me. Cool. Thank you, folks. Thank you for watching Corvette Talk with Scags. Get your Plastic Fantastic out of the garage if you can. I'll see you next time, and thank you again.